Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And when we look at the problems that arose with Windows 11 24H2, many of you agree that a lot of those are already reported by insiders, but for some reason not seen and fixed, which puts a lot of comments on the channel about, well, Microsoft doesn't care. I think Microsoft does care. It's just lost and doesn't know that its Windows team is inefficient. I think it doesn't understand that the different layers and the different people working all together, because there's a lot of people there, and every part of Windows has a different team. So there's a team, that will specifically work on the settings app, and another team is going to work specifically on Edge, and so on and so on. And all of that has to work together. And, it's been a long time since we've talked about it, but even in the past, it was known that several layers at Microsoft itself don't talk to each other or don't like each other. And when I look at the problems we see and the things that are never, the bugs that are always in the versions being pushed to the user when they could have been seen and fixed before, kind of tells me that work ethic is not great. And we don't hear a lot of internal disputes, a lot of internal problems or employees going forward. But through the years, there was, a few, especially when they were fired or when they would leave. And I suspect that culture of, hating that other team that does and works on that or this stuff and not really talking to them much, I think it's still continuing. One of the biggest issues I still have, and I've mentioned it, is that famous feedback hub. The feedback hub reports so many things, and users that go there, I don't know how many times there were users telling me, I stopped using, like this one in big letters, stop forcing me to use Outlook. So anyways, you have all of these feedbacks that are sent, and you have the impression that they still can't see properly the different problems that are in Windows. One of the comments, and that came through many times, one of the comments on the channel was, is there maybe they fired too many people for testing? When the Windows Insider program started, it's obvious that it has two reasons to exist. The first one, if you have people testing that you don't have to pay, you might not need as many people testing internally that you have to pay. And I'm sure that's one of the things that they were thinking about when they created all of that. And the other was, bring enthusiasts into the let's help Windows and have it work great. And enthusiasts answered the call. But how many of you are not there anymore? Every time we talk about it, that it's getting boring, I get some comments of people saying, "Yep, used to love it, but now I'm not doing it anymore because it seems it's useless." I don't know. Well, there's definitely a big problem at trying to fix things, and here we're not at the forcing of features that people don't want. Recall, etc., Outlook, and so on. Here this video focused just to the point of all the broken stuff that goes through, and they end up sending a Windows version that has all sorts of problems. There's definitely a big problem in finding out those problems and looking at the details of the feedback hub. Definitely, is there too much data coming in on the feedback hub and they can't filter it properly? I don't know. Really it's really bugging me because this has been a problem since Windows 10, and I still can't grasp or understand why they couldn't see problems before release. In Windows 10, how many of the feature updates add major bugs that if you looked at the feedback of, well, we've been telling you for 6 months that that problem exists. I don't know. I think it's a lack of proper efficient work at the Windows team. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.